Is this how you walk around the house on a tired Sunday morning, Tibs? Oh, you lost it. Yeah, are you tired, buddy? Yeah, we're getting ready for church. And he's saying home, home, home. Sorry, kid, gotta go to church. It's that time again.
Morning!
And it's that place again.
Family vlog.
And I just have to say, so for the past, I don't know, year and a half, I've really struggled with making it to all of church. Sometimes I'll have a rough morning and I'll get here late, or we'll get here on time. And especially when I have a bad migraine, sitting in a big room that it's not, I don't think of it as loud, but something about the echoey, all that ambient echoey noise really screws with my head. And so a lot of Sundays where I'll make it through part of church and then I'll get to a point where I'm like, I have to go home before I throw up. And so today was one of the best days, and we've had more and more of these recently, like as we continue to figure out how to manage my health and figure out the little things like, oh, these beans we're eating had EDTA in them, which has gluten, and we cut them out and all of a sudden I'm healthier. You know, all that type of stuff has helped a lot. And as we're doing that, it's been very noticeable in certain things like, hey, I made it through all of church today. Now I'm gonna go home and take a nap.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, well, I've made it through all of church like 2 or 3 months ago. I made it through like all of church like 4 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row, and that was awesome. That was about 2 or 2.5 months ago, and so, yeah. I mean, for a lot of people that's probably not even a big deal, but it does get annoying to want to be there and to feel like you should be there, and then to get sick and have to leave. So, I'm having a good day.
Well, hello! Are you practicing open and close? He's been doing this for like at least 5 minutes now, and I closed him in there the first time and he kind of went, open! Like, what's going on? And now he just won't stop messing with it. He thinks it's really fun. You funny. Bye. You say bye? Bye. Open, Sesame. Close, Sesame. Open, Sesame. Close, Sesame. Open, Sesame. Close, Sesame. Sean has been practicing smiling at the cars as they go by. Whoa.
That was
whoa.
2. Hold on. We're making friends.
So far, everything looks good. Everything's newer PVC. No roots, breaks, cracks, anything. There was a little bit of sludge on the bottom, but between that toilet flush and my camera, we're pushing all that out of here, so.
Over there, you just saw Sean and Scott go into the title company. Because we're here at the title company putting down our earnest money today so that we can get this thing rolling. I am excited. It's a large project, and I realize that. And I know that there are a lot of details yet to be clarified, but I have a really good feeling about this, and I am at peace in my heart about it. So I know that we should just keep moving forward and continue working out the details and any issues as they come. But honestly, my excitement is far outweighing any of my nervousness or concerns. So I've been in touch with some contractors. We've been setting up times to do bids. This morning we had the official inspection and things like that. And it's been very busy. It's been very busy, and I do feel stressed, but I think that there's so much. I also have quite a bit of confidence, and I know that at the end this is going to be a great, beautiful, gorgeous project that is something that we're all going to be very proud of. So I'm excited to do it, and I'm glad that you're here too. It'll be I'm interested to see what any of you say from your side of things. So please feel free, as always, comment down below, drop us a thought, and we'd love to interact with you.
It's 8:41 at night. And look at Natty. What you doing, Natty?
I'm sending an email to the inspector to just say thanks and follow up with him.
It's been really weird because technically for Pandora's Box, I'm the marketing, my responsibilities are marketing, acquisitions, and sales. So up till now I've been really busy. I help with other things. We very much help each other. But in the end, Natalie is our project manager. She has had a decent little bit of work to do at times up till now, but it's only now that we're starting to get a little bit more into a swing of things. So it's weird to me because my work for today is done, and Natty is still over here working, and I almost feel bad because normally it's me in here working. I'm not sure what to do with this change.
But I don't have insomnia, so it's okay. I'll still go to sleep when I'm done.
She does quite often work back here on the vlog at night as well. So, I mean, it's not completely new, but I did almost feel a little bit guilty. Like, should I be doing that? It's so much this is my responsibility that it's weird to not do it, but I don't understand everything she's doing. She's been studying this stuff, like, up and down, and she's like, yeah, I need to do this and this and this. I'm like, okay. Somebody called the other day, and I'm used to knowing all the answers, and they were having questions about working with us because they were contractors. I was like, yeah, we need contractors, and that was all I knew how to say. I gave the phone to Nat, and she sounded, she was a pro. It was like asking all these questions. She sounded like she knew exactly what she was doing.
That's right.
She didn't sound like she was pretending like she knew what she was doing, or like she was reading a script or anything, which we don't have a whole lot of scripts. It's mainly just studying the information. She just sounded like she had a business and knew exactly what she was doing to find the right contractor. So I'm proud of you, honey.
Thanks.
I love you.
I love you. So it's kind of late, but I had a decently interesting experience I wanted to share. I was just in the back room, we call it the studio. I was just back in the studio doing some editing for the vlog, and at one point I came out here to tell Sean something, and I noticed that he was watching a documentary about September 11th, and my instant reaction was, ugh, I don't want to watch that. And I said, you know, I actually don't think I want to watch anything like that or about that until like maybe 5 more years or so. And then I stopped and realized what I had said, and it's interesting because I was in 4th grade when September 11th, 2001 occurred, and I remember several things about it. I remember watching it on the news because the TV was on in our house in the mornings, and the news was on, and at first it just looked like this tiny little plane had like hit the side of a building or something. Like the scale, it was really zoomed in, and then they zoomed out, and I remember watching the second plane hit, and I think experiencing something like that as a kid stays with you a lot differently. I do remember having classmates at the time that were nervous that there would be another attack. The neighbor across the street from me at the time, she was my age, but her family, they didn't have like satellite or cable or whatever. And so she wasn't seeing a lot of the news clips like I was. And so to her it was this big scary thing that, oh man, every time she saw a plane in the sky, she would get nervous. And which now that I say that, it's like, okay, obviously that's an overreaction, but like, it's interesting going through something as a kid and how your mind tries to deal with like something stressful or traumatic that usually only an adult would really maybe go through. I don't know. I just wanted to stop and share that with you because I said that and I thought that was weird that I had said that. I was like, you know, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because I see it and I think back on that day. I still remember it. And I remember when I went to school, they turned on the TV in the classroom, which we hardly ever got to do, but my teacher turned it on. And no matter what channel you flipped to on the remote, it was all showing the same thing. And it was all just the news. Psh, all the same. It was like they had taken control of like all the other TV channels. Because even if you went to like a kids channel, like a Disney Channel or a Cartoon Network or something, it was the news. Like, it was a big thing. I didn't really mean to stop and talk about that kind of randomly, but do you have any thoughts?
I've been trying not to think. I'm tired.
I'm just surprised that you chose that to watch. I would not choose that.
I have not been able to turn off the real estate in my head. I mean, I needed to have something that actually like distracted me with something else to think about, so...
Sean
I've watched all the
documentaries a lot.
I've watched all the World War I documentaries on Netflix, all the World War II documentaries on Netflix, and half the political documentaries on Netflix, all the documentaries on Trump on Netflix. So it recommended a 9/11 documentary, and I was like, okay, whatever.
That's Sean Kyle for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's just making the rounds on Netflix. What violence can I watch next?
I don't watch violence. I watch documentaries.
Okay.
There are plenty of like action type of things I could watch.
Yes. He's an educated man. So, sorry, not sorry for my weird little rant and talking in circles to you, but anyone out there watching this, like, do you have memories of 9/11? Like, what was it like from your perspective? Sean and I lived for a little while in upstate New York in the Rochester area, and I remember we went to church with a gentleman that was the fire captain. I'm not sure. He was one of the important guys at the fire station, and he actually took his team down there while all of that chaos was happening, because I remember there was a big rush of emergency responders from all over the state and then voluntarily from all over the country because of the scale of what was going on. So tell me your thoughts, your memories. What do you think?
Food.
Hello, little Tib. Yes, I'm vlogging in your van. Hello, we're up here in Denver. We came to the temple as company / friends. I'm hanging out with the men in black right now. These guys look like Secret Service or something. With the shades.
And we're on the move.
Oh, the eagle has landed. We're waiting for Sean to get out. He's the last one. And Tibbs has been asking for home pretty much since we got here. Sorry, buddy. It's a little bit more boring, huh? Yeah. Just hanging out. That's why we brought you lots of toys. He keeps trying to reach his dinosaurs up all the way to this little skylight. Chips. Tibbs eating chips. Tibbs eating chips says, hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should subscribe and come back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.